Good morning everyone, welcome back to my allotment diaries. My name's Emma, these are my allotment diaries, and welcome to a very rainy and miserable day here in the UK, particularly in South London. I think a few days ago we had a storm. Is it Storm Aisha? And I think we're due another storm later on today. But anyway, I thought what I would do today, because it's such a miserable day, is take you on a bit of a tour around the allotment site. I quite like to do this at least once a year, and this time of year is usually quite a good time to do that. So I'm going to see how much of it we can film today, see how far around I can get. I thought I like doing this because not every time that I come here do I actually work my allotment plot. Sometimes I do just come and walk around and just enjoy it. And it's always good to get good inspiration from other plots, and a lot of you who haven't seen an allotment site yet, and maybe you're on the waiting list, it can be quite good to kind of see it and see what it's all about. So there's two entrances to my allotment plot. The one behind me, which is a padlocked gate I should say, and there's another entrance with a very small car park which has about 6 spaces, so it's not massive but useful if you're bringing things here by car. So this is the walk into my allotment plot. You can see that we've got this lovely sort of wildlife area here, which I think is protected, and Foxy likes to go in there. This is a great big pile of compost, I think, that we're allowed to dump stuff there to rot down, and then this is the long pathway into my allotment plot. We might find a bit of storm damage today as well, guys. You can see this tree here, it doesn't look particularly straight. Oh dear, yes, the storm's definitely blown this tree a bit further under. Let's see if we can get under this tree. We have to go right under like this. God, oh dear. Okay, made it. So this here would be where we get our wood chip pile whenever they decide to dump it off, and this here is our horse manure that we usually get delivered, which is really useful. It's all free. I think they come most days with the horse manure, but the wood chip is quite varied, but it's both free, so I'm happy with that. Just behind that is our communal allotment plot. So this is the one where sort of the members of the public can come in. I think the gates open Mondays and Fridays, and everyone can just come and have a look really, and just have a go at growing something and get some good advice. That's where I started to come before I had an allotment plot, and that's how I found my plot, basically, by snooping around. So we're going to go this way today. I think I always take you that way towards my plot. We're going to go the long way round today so I can show you some more of the allotment site. So if we come through here past a couple of plots, you can see that somebody has found themselves a lovely bathtub, which I think is just amazing. I'm just going to scoot on there and show you up close, because I do think this is what I love about allotment plots, the ingenuity, the creativity. It's just fantastic. How about this for repurposing? What do you think of that? Amazing. Oh, there's a cat thing there. Scare Rocky away. How fantastic is this? What a fantastic idea. That's what I love about allotment plots. See, however crazy you think you are, there's always someone who's just a little bit more creative, a little bit more bonkers. Growing in a bathtub, absolutely love that. Right, let's come down here. That is a lovely coloured shed. I'd love a blue shed like that. I think that is an absolutely lovely colour. Look at this for a structure. Isn't this interesting? It's sort of a made kind of, I wouldn't say it's a polytunnel, I think it's more of a cage. It's made out of chicken wire and stuff. I think you could probably keep chickens in there, couldn't you? That is fantastic. They must have, it looks like they've got some fruit bushes in there, and they've just created this. Oh, I can see it's got netting at the top. That's ingenious, isn't it? I wish I could make something like that. And I've just spotted through here a really cool archway made out of that blue water piping. I didn't even think about making like a human-sized archway out of it. This is ingenious. I absolutely love this. So this is like a really long archway. It looks like they've got blackberries or raspberries growing over it, and it's just made from the blue water piping, and they've got some canes going across it, and oh look, yeah, some netting, and then it just grows over the top to keep it all up and neat, I guess. That's really good. I really like that. That's a really clever way of making an archway. These are the pallet collars that you can sometimes get free on Facebook Marketplace. They're not very big though, that's why I steer clear from them, because I like my beds to be a bit bigger, but these are quite useful for growing in. Oh, you see, in this here, they've stacked them up. So you can stack those pallet collars up. I think they're called pallet collars. I think I'm right in that. You can stack them to make them into a tall raised bed, or perhaps maybe even a compost bin would be quite good out of those. There's lots of pallets around here. Us allotmenters do love pallets. Oh, this is sort of what I want to make. A compost bin made from pallets. So you've got the different sections. That's sort of what I want to make. So how have they done that? Let's have a look. I think it's just some wood. I think it's just some wood that's been pushed into the ground, and then that's just been attached to the wood. That's quite easy, I think. And it looks easy, but is it? No. This is actually one of my favourite allotment plots. This is the plot that I was most inspired by when I first got my plot, because I just find the structures so cool. I mean, these are all made, and look, these are old patio doors that have been used, and then over there's like conservatory windows that have been used. You've got the swing set, which is used for growing beans. You've got all the cool structures, but one of my favourite things is this, which is the stop sign, which has just been here for years, and I just think it's absolutely amazing. And it really just inspired me. This is one of the plots that really first inspired me to be more sort of thrifty, I suppose. Seeing this plot for the first time when I got my plot made me realise that it's actually better to use what you've got and to kind of repurpose stuff, and it looks cooler and it would be more exciting. And that's when I realised that allotmenting is really attainable, because you don't have to spend a lot of money on new stuff. You can upcycle anything. I mean, patio windows, a stop sign, an old swing set, and it just looks so cool. You know, it's like a post-apocalyptic world or something, and everyone's just had to start over and use whatever they can find, and I find that so inspiring. I've just noticed the little CD hanger here, which I'm assuming is to keep birds away or something. How sweet is that? This plot is just literally thrown together with whatever they could find. This shed is incredible. I think you've got pallets there, decking boarding at the top there, and then this goes into, I think, a fence panel, and then you've got a front door or a back door, and then you've got all the guttering on the back. I mean, this is literally an apocalyptic world, isn't it? Where you've just found whatever you can, you have to make a house out of it. This is my dream house, I think. Yeah, I'm going to say it. I think this is like probably my dream house. That's where I want to live. Honestly, my dream is to live in a post-apocalyptic world where everyone's just had to start over and no one cares about money, and everyone just finds what they can and builds little houses out of it and grows their own food and has chickens. I think that's just my dream life, guys. Wow, there's some new structures over here, my goodness. Now this is one heck of a snazzy allotment shed. Yeah, it's got like a little porch. Is that a porch they've made? That's amazing. And then over here, look again, the free pallet planters, pallet collars. I think a lot of people use these. And I guess if you've got a lot of them like that and they are free, it does kind of make sense. I do understand that. Hey look, it's a little cat. Hello. I tell you what, they've got nicer looking cats at this end of the allotment plot. Isn't he lovely? Where are you? You are a beautiful cat. Yeah, you are. God, the cats are a lot prettier at this side. Sorry, no offence to you, Rocky, but my goodness. Aren't you a gorgeous colour? Right, you better go and get inside because it's cold. It's rainy. Cats don't like water, do they? Just my opinion, guys. Don't hate on me. Rocky can't hear this. He won't watch it. Don't worry. Oh no, I've got a new friend. Why do I attract them? I don't know. A lot of people use their allotment plots for their kids as well. So there's a lot of trampolines here. Nice to know that this one's been secured down after all the storms. But a lot of people put swing sets and stuff up for their kids, and you are allowed to do that here. And that's quite nice. They've got the growing section in the middle and all the sheds. There's a lot of spare materials here. Look at the tyre. I don't think we're allowed to have tyres on our allotment plot. I think that's a rule. But yeah, we've got the fence panels. I'm assuming all this stuff is like you could take it if you wanted to, because it's on the communal pathway. What's up? You need to go home. It's raining. You need to go home. Yes, you need to go home. Yeah, you need to go home. Look at his eyes, they're different colours. Your eyes are different colours, mate. Gosh, you see that black thing there, which I think is just an old bit of there? I thought that was like a panther. I thought it was a panther sitting there ready to kill me. My eyesight is so bad sometimes, it really is. What are you going on about? Why do I attract them? Why? I don't know. What are they growing here then? What's all this? This is unusual. I've never seen this before. Was it a squash? Don't know. It's very knobbly and bumpy. Looks like a squash. Oh, looks like it's probably a bit rotted, but wow. This plot next to it was the other one that I was looking at taking over because no one wants it. It's been offered to about 5 people, I think, and no one's taken it. No one wants it. All it needs is a bit of chopping down. There's no rubbish on it that I can see that's like obvious rubbish, except for that little thing there. But yeah, no one wants this. It's got a beautiful tree over there. You can put all the bird things on it. You can put a swing on that tree. But yeah, nobody seems to want this one, which is a shame. I guess you've got the Christmas tree there, which is a bit annoying. You might have to chop that one down, but you could use it at Christmas, you know. It's a free Christmas tree there. And then right next to that one, there seems to be another plot as well. If you took all of these on, like both of them, you could have a massive piece of land here. And you could do it really nice, and you could have, well, everything that I've got and more if you could do it better. Yeah, it'd be amazing. What a shame, just 2 plots just here. That doesn't even look that bad at the moment because it's sort of died back. That's very deceiving. That's dead under there, look. You could chop all that back and have that plot. Anybody wants an allotment plot in South London, let me know. Just come and take it. No one will even notice. Honestly, they won't even care. They'll just be glad someone did it. This has been here for years, this swing. I'd love to have a go on that. Oh, what's he following me for? Got a stalker. We're sort of onto the dark side of the allotment plots now. I mean, I've counted about 8 plots that are very clearly overgrown and not being used. This one's even got a greenhouse on it over there, unless it belongs to someone else. This is probably blown over in the storm, but look, we've got like old mattresses and stuff just all about the place. This has definitely not been grown on. I know it's got all this stuff here, and I know it's got a little shed, but look. No one's cultivated that for years. It looks like there's a nice little fruit bush there or something. And then over in the background, you see there, all that stuff. That's another couple of plots as well. All overgrown, very clearly not in use. You know what, I'm going to walk down here. I've never been down here before. I'm going to do it because if no one's using this plot and I find something here, oh my god, I'm stuck on a bush. Stuck on a bush. If no one's using them and I find something useful, I'm just going to have it. I'm just going to have it. This has all not been used. This has not been grown on. There's a bit of wood there. I don't know how good that is. Oh yeah, that might actually be alright. I wonder if I could just take that. No one's using it. I think I might have some of that. There's another plot here, which again has got a tiny shed. It looks like a toilet. And a couple of benches and then nothing growing. I know it might be the time of year, I might be being a bit hard, but it doesn't look like it's been cultivated any time in the last couple of years. And you see all the bushes behind, you know, and there's another plot there. Just completely overgrown, just not being used. That's about 11 I counted now. Might come back for that wood, oh my god. No, it's dangerous walking on here. No one could possibly grow here. Not if I'm falling down holes. I don't want to become the person who's like, you know, fighting for the allotment plots, but I sort of do as well, because my concern is that if people aren't using these plots, it makes it easier for the council to go, hey, let's just sell off the allotment plots and build some flats there. And that's like the last thing that I need to happen in my life, you know? So I do kind of want to root for people to like actually go and grow on it, you know, and use it. It's another one. It's another one. Completely empty plot. Please come and take these plots, people. Otherwise they are going to sell off these sites. I know they're going to sell it off. I know they are. Oh, I've just spotted something in here which looks of use. Oh, is that poles? Oh, they look good. Is that an old polytunnel pole? Are they straight? Oh, they're straight, they're straight, they're straight. I don't know why I'm getting excited about this, but I sort of am. You see what I'm looking at? You see these like green poles? They look fantastic. I could use those. I could make a teepee out of those. Oh, I love that. Yeah, this is all being used. Look at the poor little sunflowers all leaning over. Something quite pretty about them actually, all dead like that. Dead sunflowers. Right, that's my neighbour's plot, so now we must be coming up to mine. Mine is down here. Oh dear, I've had a little bit more storm damage than I thought I would. Oh, is that all of my rubbish that's gone flying? Oh God, I better clear that up today actually, otherwise they'll be mad about that. I can see that some of my raised beds have fallen off. Gosh, that was a really bad storm, wasn't it? And then if we come to my new plot, polytunnel's still there, thank goodness. Wheelbarrow's fallen over, that's okay. I can just pick that up. Yeah, see, my plot looks all right, I think, compared to the ones that we've just seen as well. Do you know what I mean? Yes, rather a lot of my ground sheets and stuff have gone flying. I definitely need to pick all that up today, so I'll have to stay for a bit. They've come flying right down here as well. That's definitely mine. That's definitely mine. Right, come on then you. Need to come home, come on. Oh, this is a lovely colour shed. Look at the yellow. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, I love that. This is like the other end of the allotment site that I don't come to. I think I did get offered a plot here absolutely ages ago, but I didn't take it because it was sort of off the beaten track. But I don't really come round here. Can you see what I mean when I keep saying it's like a post-apocalyptic world? It really is, isn't it? It's like everyone's had to start over and got all these little structures everywhere. Oh guys, do you think they're using tinsel to scare the birds away like I did that year? Do you remember when I put tinsel over my pumpkin archway to scare all the birds? Or did they just have one heck of a Christmas party? I think this might be to scare birds away. Look, how funny. I'm not the only one using tinsel. Oh dear, I think this shed might have seen better days. It's very leaning. It also has ivy growing on it, so I think this has been taken over by nature. Wow, definitely taken over by nature. Oh look, there's another plot. What's that then? Is that 30? 30 now we counted? 40? Loads of free plots here. Does anybody want an allotment plot? Seriously, come and take one. Love that for a bench. Lovely little pallet bench. Oh look, some toilets. A couple of toilets over there. Don't think they're being used for anything now. I think they've just been dumped, but could you use that as a whole bathroom set with a potty as well? My goodness. Who's dumped that there then? So I'm walking down the front of the allotments now. You've probably seen a lot of these ones before, but the people who had the plots on the front path, the main path, they've had their plots for years and years and years, and they're always very, very well looked after. You do get a couple that kind of go overgrown, but they always come back again in the spring or summer. I think they must be more popular for people to take on because they're right by the path, right by the gates just behind me, straight path to the compost and stuff. So these ones down here, these are usually very, very well looked after and very beautiful as well. This is an interesting sort of border. I think it's a no, I don't know what it is actually. I'm not gonna take a guess. It looks like some fruit trees or something now, and they sort of manipulated it over this little structure here. Underneath they've got a lot of little mini daffodils coming up. I think they're called tete-a-tete or something, the little ones. But yeah, this always looks really beautiful when it's all in bloom, and it creates a nice little border, nice little boundary to the plots there, and I think the birds love it too. There's always little sparrows in there. Another personal favourite, I think there's a couple who do this one, and honestly, stunning, beautiful. Every single inch of this is usually looked after and growing and just absolutely beautiful. Such a lovely plot. And a really interesting structure as well, and you have no idea how much I want to go in there and root around and see what's going on in there, but obviously it's not mine. Look at the front door. I'm actually genuinely starting to think if they just live here. Like, who would stop them? Who would know? Like, who would know? That's a really nice shed, isn't it? Goodness. It's an absolutely lovely shed. What's the little one for? That's my question. What's that for? Teeny tiny little door at the top. Is that like a little helper who sort of comes out at night and helps them with everything? And they've got a barbecue. What's going on over here then? Little parties going on over here. There's all the cardboard down. That's what I like to see. Fellow cardboard lovers. Fantastic. Sort of going through wilderness now to try and find my way out, because I thought the pathway would continue. Ow! But it did not continue. Did not continue. So I'm sort of going through like rogue plots now, trying to find my way out. Oh god, this is the one with all the holes. Woo. And I am just approaching my allotment plot again. So I hope you enjoyed this little vlog for a Friday, something a little bit different. And just to show you, you know, I do walk around my allotment plot quite a lot, and I don't always come here and do jobs. It gives me a lot of inspiration to see what other people are up to, what they're growing, what they're doing, if I'm on the right tracks. But yeah, I hope it gave you some inspiration. I hope you saw a little bit more of allotment life today. I will see you again at my allotment plot on Monday. Thank you so much for watching, and see you Monday, guys. Bye.